I just stumbled upon a mind-blowing fact: the world's most secure ledger is maintained by thousands of volunteers, and it's completely decentralized. You're probably wondering how that's possible, and I'm about to walk you through it. The concept I'm talking about is called blockchain, and it's the backbone of cryptocurrency. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's take a step back and understand what makes it so unique. The idea of a decentralized system is pretty radical, especially when you consider that we're used to relying on intermediaries like banks and governments to verify transactions. But what if I told you that blockchain is like a digital version of a community ledger, where everyone has a copy of the same book? It's a pretty powerful concept, and it's what makes cryptocurrency like Bitcoin so secure. As I started learning more about blockchain, I realized that it's not just about cryptocurrency, it's about a new way of thinking about data and security. And one of the coolest things about it is that it's based on a simple idea: a chain of blocks, each containing a list of transactions. Think of it like a digital accounting book, where each block is a page, and each page is filled with transactions. But here's the thing: once a page is filled, it's locked and linked to the previous page, creating a permanent record. But how does it actually work? Well, imagine you're at a dinner party with a bunch of friends, and you all have a notebook that you use to keep track of who owes what to whom. You're all writing down transactions in real time, and once a page is filled, you all agree that it's correct and move on to the next page. That's basically what's happening with blockchain, but instead of a notebook, it's a digital ledger that's maintained by thousands of computers around the world. And the really cool thing about this system is that it's completely transparent. Anyone can see the entire history of transactions, from the very first block to the latest one. It's like having a digital record book that's open to the public, and it's what makes blockchain so secure. But what really gets me excited is that it's not just about security, it's about creating a new way of thinking about trust and cooperation. As I've been learning more about blockchain, I've been thinking a lot about the implications of a decentralized system. What if we could create a world where we don't need intermediaries to verify transactions? What if we could create a system that's truly peer-to-peer, without the need for banks or governments? It's a pretty radical idea, and it's one that I think has the potential to change the way we think about money and power. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but isn't blockchain just for cryptocurrency? And the answer is, no, it's so much more than that. Blockchain is a technology that can be used for anything that requires a secure and transparent record-keeping system. For example, it could be used for voting systems, supply chain management, or even digital identity verification. The possibilities are endless, and that's what gets me so excited about this technology. As I've been exploring the world of blockchain, I've been struck by the sheer number of people who are working on this technology. It's a global community of developers, entrepreneurs, and enthusiasts who are all working together to create something new and innovative. And what's really cool is that it's a community that's driven by a shared passion for decentralization and transparency. They're not just building a technology, they're building a movement. But what's really interesting is that this movement is not just about technology, it's about creating a new way of thinking about power and control. It's about creating a system that's truly decentralized, where no one person or organization has control over the entire network. And that's what makes blockchain so powerful. It's a technology that has the potential to democratize access to information and resources. As we continue to explore the world of blockchain, I think we'll start to see some really interesting applications of this technology. We'll see new types of cryptocurrency emerge, new types of decentralized platforms, and new types of communities that are built around this technology. And it's going to be exciting to see where it all goes, because the truth is, we're still in the early days of blockchain. And that's what I love about this space: it's still so new and unexplored, and there's still so much to learn. As someone who's passionate about technology and innovation, I feel like I'm just scratching the surface of what's possible with blockchain. And I think that's what's so exciting about this technology. It's not just about what it can do today, but about what it could do tomorrow. But as I reflect on my own journey into the world of blockchain, I have to admit that it's been a bit of a wild ride. There have been times when I've felt overwhelmed by the complexity of it all, and times when I've felt like I'm just not getting it. But the thing that's kept me going is the sense that I'm part of something bigger than myself, a community that's working together to create something new and innovative. And that's what I think is so powerful about blockchain. It's not just a technology, it's a community. It's a group of people who are working together to create something that's truly decentralized and transparent. And as we move forward into this new world, I think we'll start to see some really interesting implications of this technology. We'll see new types of businesses emerge, new types of social structures, and new types of relationships that are built around this technology. As we navigate this new landscape, I think we'll have to ask ourselves some tough questions about what we want from this technology. Do we want it to be a tool for social change, or just a way to make a quick buck? It's a question that I think we'll be grappling with for a long time to come, and one that will require us to think deeply about the implications of this technology. And so, as we look to the future of blockchain, I think we'll see some really exciting developments. We'll see new types of cryptocurrency, new types of decentralized platforms, and new types of communities that are built around this technology. But we'll also see some challenges, and some tough questions that we'll have to answer. And it's going to be up to us to decide what we want from this technology, and how we want to use it to shape the world. But for now, I want to leave you with a question. What do you think is the most exciting potential application of blockchain technology? Is it the potential to create a new type of currency, or the potential to create a new type of social structure? Whatever it is, I think it's an exciting time to be exploring this technology, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it takes us. If you're as curious as I am about the potential of blockchain, then join me on this journey of discovery, and let's see where it takes us, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest videos.